it's me Bonnie. Today I'm going to show you how to create this mauve makeup look. Mauve is a great colour to wear when you're coming into spring or summer because it looks really great with a bit of a tan or a sun-kissed glow. If you are fair, you can still rock mauve makeup. Just go for maybe a lighter lip than what I've got on now, but you can still go with the dark eyes. If you have a dark eye and a bit of a stronger lip, it can be a little bit overwhelming and make you look washed out if you're fair. So I'm starting off by priming the skin using Charlotte Tilbury's Magic Cream Moisturiser. I'm then going to apply Hourglass Cosmetics Veil Fluid Makeup in Honey. This is a beautiful foundation. I love the colour, it's easy to blend and it wears really well. I'm using my Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer to conceal under the eyes, along the cheekbones and on top of the eyelids to create a perfect base. I'm following this with the Nude by Nature Matte Mineral Bronzer. I love a matte bronzer. I apply it in a C shape on the side of the face and buff it up into the hollows of the cheekbone. Now this gorgeous thing is the Ambient Lighting Palette from Hourglass Cosmetics. I absolutely love it. It's got 3 illuminates in it. I'm using one colour at the moment on top of my cheekbones, brow bone and across the top of my eyelid, down my nose and just on top of my lip. Now these are beautiful, beautiful highlighters. I'm a big fan. Today I'm using Model Co blush in Cosmopolitan. I just wanted a nice soft pink colour, but I'm actually going to build it up quite a lot to give it a lot of intensity. I'm now going to apply a matte paint pot called Dangerous Cuvée. I love the paint pots because they make a beautiful silky finish on your eyelid. I'm just roughly using my finger to put it up to the crease line and then I'm going to soften it with a fat brush. The best part about the paint pots is as soon as you put a brush on them, they blend so beautifully and they stay put and don't move. Now I'm going to use a narrow brush to apply the paint pot to my lower lash line. I'm just roughly doing it and then I'll use another brush to soften it. Now this is the Urban Decay Shadow Box. I'm going to use 2 colours, Flash and Tornado. So this is the Flash colour, the lighter purple. I'm just blending that on the inner half of my eyelid and up into the socket line just gently. Now I'm using a narrow brush to place the same colour along the inner half of the lower lash line. You would have noticed that I'm using this colour on the inner half of the top and the bottom and blending it softly into the socket line. I'm going to use the darker colour on the outer half of the eye. Make sure you have a fan brush handy because especially when you're using purple, there is a lot of fallout. So this is the darker colour called Tornado. I'm doing this on the outer half of the eyelid, so kind of in that corner shape there and then just buffing it up into the crease line to make it look really soft. I'm going to do the same with a thin brush on the lower lash line, put it on the outer half of the eye. So you've got the brighter colour on the inner half and the darker colour on the outer half. Don't be afraid to use that fan brush. There's nothing worse than purple eyeshadow stuck all on your foundation. Now I'm using the blackout colour from the Shadow Box and I'm just doing that into the very outer corner, so like the outer quarter of the eyelid, and then I'm just roughly brushing along in the crease line. Once I've done that, I'm going to use a nice fat brush and really buff it in so it's just a shadow and you can't see any thick lines. If you've got heavier eyelids, just use a fatter brush and dust it up a little bit over those heavier eyelids. Now I'm using a Red Earth Black kohl pencil to draw an eye line on the outer half of my top eyelid and on the outer half of my lower eyelid, and I'm using a brush to blend both of them so that it just fades away into nothing in the corner and it doesn't look odd that you've stopped halfway, you just gently buff it along. Now this is Illamasqua Pure Pigment in Fervent. I'm just using my fingertip to gently dab that onto the centre of my eyelid. This will just give the eyeshadow a third dimension and a bit of a gloss and glow. I've used the Nude by Nature eyebrow pencil to define my brows and use the spoolie on the end just to comb the product through and groom them. This is the Laura Mercier eyebrow gel, which I find really holds the eyebrows in place. This is Colour Theory Black Mascara. I quite like this defining mascara, but I'm also going to use some false lashes. The lipstick I'm going to use today is a Lancome Rouge in Love lipstick. They're nice and moisturizing, and this is a beautiful mauvey pink shade called Jolie Rosalie. I'm going to top that off with some Lancome Lip Lover Gloss in number 338. This will just give my lips a high shine and a bit more of a mauve touch. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you've enjoyed my video, please like and comment below and subscribe to my channel. Thanks so much. See you next time.